Test, test, test. Got that. Good morning, Chicago. Yeah, we are at it again today. Okay. All right. How are we doing there today? Testing. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Peace. Peace. Dos. Dos. Ouch! That hurt. Okay, so we are off and running with our live stream. It is September 15th. It is 11:39 Central Standard Time in Chicago. Oh, ho, ho. Having a hard time with that one. Must be all that white haze we had yesterday from the left coast. Those damn liberals burning their whole state down. Guess what we don't need here in the Midwest? We don't want that. Oh, so today is Tuesday. Yeah, I almost had an asthma attack there, and we're we're here to talk about whatever it is you want. Like, share, subscribe. We are Midwest Land Cruiser, and we cruise the Midwest looking for all sorts of weird stuff. And in the background, you got the star of the Life of Charlie channel, Charles the cat. He's checking in with you guys. He's saying hello, and he's looking forward to putting another video out. We've been working on that this week. We'll see how that goes. He's always wanting to film. Every time I turn around, he says, let's film, let's film. There he goes again. Let's film, Daddy-O. Sometime soon, Charles, we're gonna film. But today is Tuesday, and it is a good day. We got some sun. The rain is gone. The rain is gone. We got some sun. We're probably gonna hit, we might even hit the 80s today, according to the weatherman. I don't know where we're at right now. Kind of like Joe Biden. Don't know where I'm at right now. I'm sitting here in a field. Did you want to ask me some questions that they already told you? That would be my Joe Biden impersonation. I hope you enjoyed that. Give me some likes if you like the Joe Biden impersonation. That's the best I can do for a Tuesday. Maybe tomorrow will be a little bit better, but yep, for today, that's all you're getting. All right. So, man, there's not much going on in Chicago. Nobody's rooting or protesting or anything of that sort. We're kind of waiting for the financial collapse to occur. I think all of our evictions and repossessions of vehicles have been extended to the end of the new year. So folks are going to have a wonderful fall season driving around the cars they don't really own and living in the houses that they don't really own or have the right to be in either. So that's your idea of nirvana. That's what we got here in Chicago. So reality will set in come 12/31/2020 when we turn the clocks to the new year. Boy, it's been a year. It has been a year for the history books, and I'm sure the books will have some chapters with this year in it. We could talk about the NFL briefly, which I'm not watching. I did hear that their first week ratings or viewership was down 23%. Way to go, guys. Let's give yourself a hand there. The overzealous football players that think they run this world are going to find out otherwise when the rank and file working class folk decide that they just don't want to watch the games. They can't go to them, right? They've already locked everybody out of the football games, so can't go to them. You can't spend all your money on their overpriced tickets and overpriced beer. All you got is to vote with your remote control and your DVR, and that's what we've chosen to do here is avoid our local NFL teams and do something else on Super Bowl or Football Sunday. So that's where we're at with that. NBA, I'm not even sure where they're at, what they're doing, and what they're all about. They've kind of just fallen off the face of the earth too. Um, I thought I heard they're somewhere within their playoff process, but who knows? I don't even think the media is really covering them that shrewdly. Um, so they're kind of working their way into oblivion also at this point. I'm not sure anyone really cares about basketball. It is actually September, guys. Basketball is usually done by middle of June, last I checked. But not this year. So they'll be finishing when they start, maybe? I don't know. Normally they start playing the middle of November, so yeah, I don't know how much longer they got to finish their season, but we're not watching them, so it doesn't matter. We are watching the Cubs, Major League Baseball. Cubbies will be back on the diamond today against the Minnesota Twinnies. Excuse me. So we'll see what they can do. They boy, the Cubs had a pivotal series against the Brewers where their schedule seems to be very similar every year, and they always have this early September date in Milwaukee where in some years, at least the last 2 to 3 years that I can recall, they've fallen flat on their face and got swept at least one year, if not both, and came home and let the downfall begin. But this year they won 2 out of 3, and they had a no-hitter on Sunday. So they seem to be in rare form and moving along. It could be their year. And I'm not really a Sox fan, but they've been doing well too. They're number one in their division, and who knows? We may get after this crazy year, the ideal Chicago matchup would be the Cubs and the Sox in the World Series, and that would throw this town into a tizzy. It really would. Um, so I don't know. Go ahead and tell me what you think. But I think that would just be absurd. That would just be an unbelievable happening to see the Cubs and the White Sox engage in a battle for who's best. Um, so that's where we're at there. Cubs will pick it up again today. I don't even know the time of the game. We could try to find out here, maybe. Yeah, but I know they playing the Twins. They got I think a 3-game series. 7:15 against the Indians. It's going to be 72 degrees when they kick it off at 7 o'clock. So there you have it, straight from the source's mouth. Yeah, our Cubbies, the Cubby Blue. People bleed the Cubby Blue around here. So they're not sitting. I'm kind of surprised that the roofs of Wrigley aren't more crowded. I know I kind of did a little bit of research. I heard that the bars of Wrigleyville are so. I mean, people aren't hoarding them, and they really can't because I think they're at a quarter. Occupancy has to be kept at 25%, so they really can't pack the folks in either. And I did see there was actually one bar in the Wrigleyville area that decided to close up after 30 some years of serving the patrons. So all's not well in the restaurant and bar industry, that's for damn sure. Hopefully things will get better as we move forward, but I'm not seeing any major changes to opening up bars and restaurants full force anytime soon. I think we still got some months to go by. Um, so we'll see what ends up the rest of the season. We can watch from our homes, and I got the big screen TV here. We can always fire it up anytime and play the marquee network to watch the Cubs. Which I was surprised last night. We found out that they're not even there. They were broadcasting or providing commentary on a Brewers Chicago Cubs game, and they were sitting in somewhere in Chicago, either a studio or Wrigley Field. They were watching it on TV like the rest of us. So the two broadcasters weren't even in Milwaukee for the game. So they've taken this whole remote thing to another level, and yeah, I guess we all could be Chicago Cub commentators from home on our couch, um, without much effort. So put your resumes in. Maybe they're interested in having some fans do that. If they want to contact me, go ahead. Get a hold of me at Land Cruiser Midwest, and we'll be more than happy to do some Cubs commentary, seventh inning stretch, you name it. We can do it all from the comfort of our couch. So there's a little tidbit for you that probably not everyone realizes. The Cubs, yeah, Cubs are doing commentary from Chicago on remote games, so they don't even have to risk, of getting any COVID or any type of happenings on at the ballpark. Guess they're not getting any hot dogs and brewskis or anything like that either, but that's the way it goes. So that's that. That is that. Oh, I don't know what's going on in Chicago. We can check the news feed here and see what's going on. The virus is keeping the news pretty much busy. The big thing now in the Chicago area is people are starting to complain about not having high school sports. They're protesting about high school sports being delayed till spring. Yeah, and they also want their kids to have the real school experience. So we see some flare-ups of parents and students protesting that they want in-person school. That seems to be the biggest thing happening right now. As I said, we had a little bit of haziness yesterday, which was the jet stream bringing us some of the smoke and haze from Oregon and Northern California, and it appears that that has diminished today for whatever reason. Maybe jet stream's a little bit further north or something, but we seem to have a nice clear day with a little bit of sun, a nice fall day here in Chicago. So that's what we have here. We've been streaming for 20 minutes here. We'll see if we can make it to a half hour today as we usually do. Let you guys go up on your way and have a wonderful lunch. We're just hitting the lunch hour time here in another 7 minutes. It's 11:53 Central Standard in Chi-Town. And that is what you call Chicago, folks, when you live in Chicago. It's called Chi-Town, among other things that I won't mention, but Chi-Town is one of them, and that's what the legacy people call Chicago sometimes. So there you have it. I hope you learned something new today. Yeah, there was some carjackings. Not a lot of things like shootings take the week off. I guess they must work for a living or something. They do a lot of shooting on weekends. Friday, Saturday, and maybe Sunday. But oh, I gotta stretch here. Gotta stretch here. But yeah, yesterday there was a rash of carjackings and thefts on the streets all over Chicago. It seems they've tied it to one group of 3 or 4 people, and they kind of switched cars as they went along, and just running up to people as they were walking down the sidewalk and sticking them up, taking their purses, and off they went. So that was yesterday, I guess, I believe, or Sunday. So that hit the news. Now the news is starting to talk about, what's going to happen to the restaurants when outdoor dining is going to experience Chicago weather. Good question. Something you might want to plan for if you're not going to eat in an igloo or a greenhouse or a parking garage turned into a food hall, which they mentioned as a possible option. But yeah, the rest, like I said prior, restaurants are going to have a hard time because the weather turns here in Chicago, and we gets a little bit nasty and cold when the sun goes down, and even when the sun is up as we get closer to winter. So the outdoor chic dining on the sidewalk is going to be less and less an option as we move forward the next couple of weeks, or at least the next 4 weeks. Sometimes we do get some Indian summers around here, but yeah, you can't always count on that. So that's Chicago for you. So we'll see how that all shakes out. I know that myself and the wife here, we've curtailed our eating out and dining out much more this year, and are staying in and just doing more grilling on the grill and cooking out. Otherwise, we would, if things were normal, we'd be out at some of our favorite spots. We have some great outdoor dining facilities in the suburban Chicago area, and we enjoy getting out and dining along the rivers and the various beer gardens, especially this time of year, Oktoberfest. Have some nice fresh Oktoberfest beer and some good food while you're watching the leaves turn as autumn approaches. So I hope I painted a good picture there for you. But yeah, that's what we got to look forward to, hopefully, in Chicago. But the trees aren't turning just yet. We had a cold night about a week ago, but it's been holding off for now. I know my garden is taking a hit. The Victory Garden, I got some videos out there you can watch where we're showing our garden, and maybe we'll do another one here soon. But yeah, the cucumbers and the squash are about done. They kind of got hit by the cold weather. They don't seem to enjoy the cold or fall chill that the tomatoes can handle a little bit better. We're still pulling out 5 to 10 tomatoes a day, but cucumbers and squash are almost done for the season. The vines have really taken a hit. So we're going to be doing some upgrades to the Victory Garden this fall, make it a little bit bigger for next year, as we expect to be planting some more produce next year. And we'll keep you updated on that process, because we actually we grew all of our plants from seed. So we probably grew about 100 tomato and cucumber / zucchini plants from seed this spring, and gave some away, planted some ourselves, and that was a basis for our Victory Garden this year, which has turned out some pretty good amount of produce. I was expecting more zucchini But the zucchini plants didn't seem like they produced that much, but we just got a couple. So, but we haven't pulled the plug on the garden just yet, but it is slowing down in some respects. So, hope you guys are having a good Tuesday and getting ready for lunch. Lunch hour's about to ring here. I hope you're going to have a good lunch wherever you're at. Hey, look at that. A super dog would be nice right about now. Or a nice Chicago Town Italian beef. Oh, that would be awesome. Or even a Malnati's pizza. Oh, if you wait long enough, I think a Malnati's pizza is going to show up there on the screen. Those are the good Chicago eats that you can experience if you come to the Midwest and take a drive through the Chicago area. You don't even have to go downtown. You can do it in the suburbs. Plenty of good eating in Chicago. If you're a foodie, come to Chicago because we have got the foodie places and the foodie foods all over this fair metropolis that you need to experience. And we'll be taking you out to some of them. We'll even be going up to Wisconsin once things get a little bit better. I hear their virus rate is through the roof. Here in Chicago, it's about 3.7% is the infection rate. In Wisconsin, it is upwards of 17% as a state. So, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Indiana, Northwest Indiana, I believe, is at the 7%. So they're twice as infectious as our own fair state here. So I think we'll be sitting still here for a while and enjoying our own fair state while this virus thing calms down a little bit. Universities are hit hard. I know Northern Illinois and Bradley have gone to remote learning. I know there was some, I don't know, and they're all not immune. I think pretty much all the colleges have issues to some extent. University of Wisconsin Madison had a big flare up too about a week ago, so they're working their way through that. So, with that, I would say stay safe and stay healthy and do what you need to do. Wear your mask if you're going to wear a mask. And pretty much everyone's got to wear a mask these days in public places, like it or not. But do what you need to protect yourself and to stay safe, and happy, and healthy. So I think I'm going to end it here. We met our goal of a 30-minute live stream here today. We'll get that out there. And yeah, there's that Malnati's pizza. If it's pushing the lunch hour here, if you're looking for something for lunch, reach out to your local Malnati's restaurant or pickup location and get yourself a pie for sure. Nothing better than Malnati's deep dish. You got to go with the deep dish, guys, and the sausage. Got to go with the sausage. That is Midwest. That is Chicago. And we are Land Cruiser Midwest. And we are going to sign off for now. So like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments below. And we will touch base with you guys again on our next live stream. And check out our vids. We got lots of good vids on the channel. That's Land Cruiser Midwest and The Life of Charlie. We got both those channels for your viewing enjoyment. Go ahead, give us a look, and we will be talking to you guys on the other side. Over and out for now. It is Wonder Chrissy. All right, bye.